All right, what's going on, dudes, and welcome to Minecraft Snapshot 14W18A, also known as the greatest Minecraft snapshot ever to have been released. All because of one feature that has been needed for the longest time, and that is for pistons to be able to push and retract multiple blocks at once. It is amazing. Let's get started. So, basic demonstration here is I have a piston. The piston has a bunch of slime blocks on it, and the slime blocks now act sort of like glue. So if I push up the lever, all the blocks go up. If I bring it back down, all the blocks go down. It's beautiful. It's just, it is beautiful. So not only do the slime blocks go up and down, but anything that is directly attached to the slime block goes up and down as well, up to a maximum of 12 blocks at once. So if I push this over here, this has 12 slime blocks on it, so I can push and retract it. But if I add a 13th block, whether it be a block of redstone or another slime block, it won't push. So it still abides by the same amount of block rule that the pistons have always, except that you can now arrange it in just a million configurations, and it just has incredible applications, such as being able to really easily transfer power vertically. So I have a door up here. Door is currently closed. If I flip this lever, then that door will now open. If I flip the lever back, then the door is closed, and I can repeat the process over and over, all because I can retract all these blocks all at once, and it is the best thing ever. This is the best. So the slime blocks are attached to the redstone block right here. So up and down, when I go up and down on the piston, it goes up and down all the way at the top, and is the best. Another mechanism is a little door I've got over here. So it's just a 2x2 door. You can go 3x3. I don't know if you could go 4x4. I think that's a little bit too much because that's over the 12 block limit. But it's just a 2x2 door. Flip the lever, opens up. Flip the lever again, closes. It's really simple. Just has a couple repeaters, and that's about it. Just pushes the pistons out sequentially, retracts them sequentially, and there you have just a really simple door that this would not have been possible in the past. You could do the vertical one with sand, with the sand or gravel falling back down, but a sideways one like this, not possible before, because you couldn't push and retract blocks simultaneously unless you had like pistons going and doing a crazy retraction, extend, retract mechanism in order to retrieve blocks that are left behind. So there's that. And then moving right along, if you don't want, I should have gone over this before the door, if you don't want the slime blocks to move a block next to them, you're going to have to use like obsidian or bedrock. So here I have a couple of sandstone attached to the slime blocks. You'll notice it pushes them, but it doesn't affect the obsidian. So that's the mechanism that I use to make the door over here. Is anything that I don't want to move that is adjacent to the slime blocks, I just make out of obsidian. Otherwise, it just wouldn't even work, because it would be attached to a group of blocks that was over the 12 block limit, and the pistons wouldn't move. So anyway, cool stuff. Now you get the concept of why there was obsidian over there. Now it will only move blocks that are directly attached to like the anchor slime block. So for example, if I flip this lever right here and then retract it, it's only going to retract the first two blocks. The glue doesn't work both ways. I don't know if that's a way to think about it. Think about it like the glue is only on the sides and the top of whatever slime block you're pushing. It's not on the bottom. So now if I retract this, it's only going to retract the first two. So there's no glue on that side of the slime block, if that's how you want to think about it. Over here, I just wanted to show you that a regular piston will not function. The same rule applies. There's no glue on the bottom of this, so it won't stick to the regular piston. So you need a sticky piston if you want to take advantage really of the slime block mechanics, unless you want it to be one-time use, in which case you can connect things obviously to the slime block. You can't have it directly on the ground, otherwise it'll think that it's connected. Well, you can have the surrounding blocks attached to the ground, but if this is like directly on top of the ground, it won't move because it's connected to a block area that's more than 12 blocks. So anyway, something to keep in mind. So there, that would have been a better example if I did that. Stop it, rain. Please go away. So if I do this, it's not going to move because it's trying to push the entire ground, and that's not going to work out too well. So anyway, there we go. Regular pistons equal one-time use. So that's that. You can arrange them. You can arrange the 12 blocks any way you like. So if you want to push a larger sort of door type area, you can do that and extend and retract. On the other hand, over here, having 2 pistons unfortunately does not enable you to be able to push more than 12 blocks because these are all attached. So this is a chunk of 20. So it's 10 blocks per piston, but still it doesn't actually work. Again, I think it's just because all the blocks are connected, so it doesn't like it, and you can't push that many blocks at once. There may be a workaround to this somehow, but just as far as setting something up in a mechanism like this, it's not gonna function. So let's go and move on to a couple silly things that I put together. Well, that I actually saw on Reddit, and I thought it was really cool. Super simple to put together, despite the fact that it seems extremely complicated. We'll get to it. So here is just you can make a trampoline, because these actually, when you put a slime block on the piston, it acts as a trampoline. It's just like the original piston mod, which, oh, thank you so much. So here we go. Whee! Trampoline! Yay! Oh, this is the best. This is the best. It's been so long overdue. Oh my god. It's so great. Okay, so yeah, you can make a trampoline. Fantastic. Over here, I have created another little trampoline thing, and I'm going to put some mobs on it. His is going to be the best. So put you down there, and you down there, and you, and I'm on peaceful, so that's not going to work. Hold on, let me go and change it to easy. Put you down, boom, boom, and have a little mob trampoline. They all take damage as they're going, but this is the best. This is the best. This is the best. This is the best. I don't know if there's a way to make them not take damage, but still, it's highly entertaining. And then finally, this little thing over here, because I'm gonna go ahead and shut off block noise, just so that it's not super obnoxious. And then I'll turn on jukebox sounds in just a moment, but that'll be obnoxious too because these aren't programmed to be like great chords. So anyway, this thing is it's really easy to set up. I'll show you in just a second. I'll link the original post on Reddit in the description to give some credit to the author. So basically it's moving back and forth, and as the redstone goes under the note blocks, it just plays the notes. So let me go and just for a moment. Maybe cover your ears. It's not exactly the greatest tune I've got going, but here we go. Proof of concept. You could obviously set these up to be chords that sound good. They just don't happen to be at the moment. So anyway, there we go, and then I can show you the setup for it really quickly. I don't know where I'm going. Boom. I'll turn off both block and jukebox sounds. Okay, so here the way you do this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go over 4 blocks, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Set up some slime blocks. So that, and boom, and it's off. It's ridiculous. It's awesome at the same time. It's all totally self-contained, super easy to set up. Yeah, so anyway, I'll link the original for that in the description. I think that's about going to do it. Look at all the slimes. Slimes, look, it's your friendly blocks. Thanks for providing this for us. We really do owe you a thank you, slimes, for allowing us to create these awesome pieces of machinery now that weren't possible before. It's fantastic. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, a rating would be much appreciated. In my opinion, the best snapshot ever of all time. I am excited. Well, anyway, that's going to do it. I'll see you next time.